Peace, guys. Welcome back to my channel. And for the newcomers that aren't familiar with my channel, I am Samari, also known as Lua. And today I wanted to share 5 tips that can assist you on your personal and spiritual development journey. The first tip is one of the most important tips, which is self-trust. And self-trust, you may feel like, oh, everyone trusts themselves. But in reality, when we are going on the next level in our personal development or going to the next level in our spiritual journey, we sometimes lack self-trust. It's important for us to learn to trust ourselves without seeking validation from other people or even needing the validation from signs and synchronicity. And it's okay to all ask for advice from people and just ask opinions or other people, pick people brain on thoughts about something. But it's important for us to have a final say or have a deep inner knowing when it comes to something that we are trying to embark and develop for ourselves, trying to learn for ourselves, or trying to experience for ourselves. Or to when we set our goal and our mindset on it, don't allow outside people or doubting with through signs and synchronicities make you question your path. And the reason why I want to mention signs and synchronicity is because I know that everyone with the numbers like 222 are looking at license plates or names and numbers to show up. But sometimes that stuff can even cause confusion. Like you can ask, like, am I making the right decision? Show me 222 if I'm making the right decision. But then you see 444 and it's not the answer that you're looking for. So then you're like, oh my God, am I not doing the right thing? Or is this wrong? Or, I done seen some TikTok videos where they was like, if this person isn't the right person for me, but then they see the number 222 and they be like, oh my God, this is the right person for me. But you know that person toxic. And you know in your heart that person's toxic, but you see the number 222 and you think, oh, that means work it out with that person. It makes you not trust yourself. And that is one of the most important things because Source Creator wants you to be so rooted and knowing that they have your back that you don't have to always constantly ask for signs of synchronicity. You have that inner knowing that your steps are guided. So it's okay to get occasional readings. It's okay to get, like I said, advice or look for signs of synchronicity, but don't base your every movement based on what the cards say, based on the synchronicity, based on someone else's opinion or thoughts. And tip number 2 is consistency and discipline. In order for you to see yourself develop on a personal level or on a spiritual level, it's important to create habits and rituals that you do on a regular basis that helps build that self-trust within yourself. Whether it is a goal of losing weight, you show up for yourself, say, I'm going to change the way I eat, I'm going to exercise these many days. Show up for yourself. Every time you don't show up for yourself and you make excuses on why you don't show up for yourself, that's more and more you not trusting yourself, knowing that you cannot rely on yourself. And that is lowers how you feel about yourself and that trust. And it makes you not even want to reach those goals. It makes you want to constantly switch your goals and change it to something else and not want to stick with something. But the more that you show up for yourself, it makes you build trust and seeing your goals through the end. It makes you even more eager to see that whatever you're trying to do manifest. And it shows it will through your actions that you will start to see progress in your personal development and your spiritual development. Just saying for meditation, if every day you meditate, if every day you do a particular ritual, whatever that may be, whether it's pouring libation, whether it's lighting a candle, you will see some form of progress in yourself and your growth just by showing up and just by trusting that you was going to do it every day. Tip number 3, do something to raise your vibration and your energy levels. When you are going to another level and you're focusing on a goal, when you become too serious and too stuck on a goal, sometimes that can actually lower your vibration. You have to do something that can stimulate your vibration to raise in the same process while you're working on your goals. For instance, like exercising, doing yoga, meditating, doing some creativity like art or writing or dancing or singing, things that make you laugh, things that make you happy, to take your mind away from the stressful aspect that comes with discipline and consistency when it comes to reaching goals. Even with spiritual journey, sometimes we can become so spiritual in the crown chakra and in the spirit realm that we forget our physical body. We forget, we become depressed because everything outside ourselves don't match what our spiritual head be into. So when we do things to raise our vibration on the physical realm and our physical body, it actually helps align both mentally, physically, and spiritually, and it assists you with more development on your path. Tip number 4, journaling. Journaling can be so helpful because it assists you with releasing all your thoughts. If it's any stress or if it's goals or it's things you want to do, it's a great thing to do is journal about it, write about it. Not only is it to help you release those thoughts and release the stress, it can also allow you to check back on your progress. So just saying you journaled a month later, you go back and you read that journal and you see where you were at a month ago, and you can look at where your progress you have made. You can look at something that you may have promised yourself you was going to do that you didn't get a chance to do, and then you can start working on that. You can also use that as a way to see what's working and what isn't working. So if you could originally say, oh, 3 days a week, I start eating this and another. And you feel like when you started doing that this day, you started to feel sick or you felt less motivated. So then you're like, okay, well, that wasn't working. Let me try this and start something new. And this is a great method to also, when you later on could share with other people your progress and what helped you, and maybe you can offer tips to other people just by monitoring and tracking your progress. Sometimes I have journals from like years ago, and I like to go back and look at them and see where I was at, where my mindset was at, and how much my mind have grown since then, situations that may have encountered then. And I was like, wow, how did I find a solution to that? That's why I journal, so I remember, oh, that's how I fix that, just in case it come up later, or if someone else had a similar problem, I will easily be like, oh, I remember what I did, because I have a record of what I did to help myself or what was going on with me at that time. And I could pat myself on the back on some of the goals that I accomplished. So that's another way to good, like I said, track your progress and say, oh, I accomplished this goal. I said I was going to do this for 3 months and I did that. And I'm so proud of myself. And that's how we can give ourselves a pat on the back, because sometimes we don't give ourselves enough recognition for the goals that we accomplished and for the things that we set out to do. And we actually made it to that destination. And then we just keep going and something else. But sometimes looking back at that journal and saying, oh, that's right, I did complete that. Let me give myself a hug or give myself a pat on the back for progressing and doing what I said I was going to do. I reached that goal, to get, sometimes our body, our mind need that reassurance and that joy. Like I said, self-trust, to be like, oh my God, I did do that. I said I was going to do it and I did it. And, congratulate yourself, recognize yourself, so you won't always need that outside validation for other people to tell you what's been fulfilled. You know what I'm saying? You have that inner knowing, like, oh, that's right, I did that, I accomplished this. Well, you can validate yourself. You know what I'm saying? You can be so proud of yourself. So, and then the last one is surround yourself with like-minded people that is going the same direction you're going. So if you are on a new spiritual path, try to align yourself with people that's on that same type of journey. If you're growing to another level in your business from always working a 9 to 5 and now you're an entrepreneur, surround yourself with other entrepreneurs, people who starting their business and people who have already been entrepreneurs for years, because there are people who you can learn from and people you can grow with on this new path where y'all can share ideas and exchange advice. But again, we're not looking for that validation, but there is some good to have peer support and friendships. And if you cannot find them in person, look online, because there are so many social media sites where people you can telling you their experiences, and you can share your experience, comment on a post, and and get it. Just that is a great way to evolve yourself with other people on the same level as you. Also, finding resources and tools like books, YouTube videos, and things like that that can help enrich your journey or whatever you're going through at that time, and how to progress past those things. So those are some tips that helped me on my journey, and I wanted to share it with you guys. And if you felt these tips was helpful, please feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel. Until next time, peace, love, and wellness.